Perfect. Okay, so once again, guys, if you would like to help out the stream, you can retweet that link right there. The last time we played this game, we made a very risky decision, and I'm kind of curious where we're headed now in the story. I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess, the bad end. But we're about to find out. So, the decision that I made was there were 3 doors that we could have gone through. 2 of the doors would have been perfectly fine, and it would have resulted in fewer people dying. I chose 3 on purpose to make sure that the party that went through it was the one that I could control for, the one that I felt safest with. But also, that meant that people are left behind more than just one person. Okay, so now we're in this room. And in this room, we found a dead body over here. We were wondering where Snake was, right? Snake is most likely this dead body. So now we gotta find our way out. I'll start with what I always do. I look at the door and I see what ideally it wants me to do. What in the world? Yo, Makoto Fox, thank you so much for the raid, man. Okay, so this functions some way. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay, so it's hot water. Okay. This is the temperature? Yo, Makoto, out of curiosity, what made you pick Akiha, Full Moon Akiha? Because, is there any reason to pick that character over Vermilion Akiha? you like the character, right? Like, as in the character from Tsukihime. Oh, wow, there is. Okay. I don't recall seeing a card reader, but it's good to find that. I think he's been playing Full Moon Akiha for a very long time. Because as long as I know Makoto Fox, he's been repping Akiha, the normal version. Oh, wait, don't worry about him, huh? I mean, I guess he's not here. Everything's inside the toilets, okay. What the world? Why is this here? Okay, hot water then. So I kind of have an idea on which direction we're going at least. Toilet paper with markings on it? Huh, weird. Skytail cipher? What is that? You wrap a piece of paper around a stick and then write several sentences on it. So the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper, and you can't tell what the original message was, right? You gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original one. Then you just wrap the paper around that stick, and you can read the code. Okay. I don't think this makes sense, but good, alright. Luminol. Okay, so maybe I can get an idea on what he was touching. Snake, I mean.
The rabbit hutch.
The what?
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember?
I don't remember anything. I don't even remember you until you told me you knew me.
You mean you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
Sixth grade. Okay. We go far back, huh? I never had to take care of pets in a classroom before. This is a thing they do in Japan. I don't know. You do not look like you're in sixth grade. Actually, sixth grade. Nah, you're right. You're good. How old are we now? Are we in high school? Are we...
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this."
I'm gonna double check this. Got it. Wow, why?
After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were gonna catch the killer together.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
Really? Okay.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
I mean, yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something.
Yeah, I mean, Melty's a really fun game, in my personal opinion at least. Given that the current season of fighting games is kind of just waiting until the new year, right? I thought it'd be a good time to try something else. And a lot of people are too.
I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me. Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Project L? No. Tell me more.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I have a question. Are all the Zero Escape series animated like this? That's actually something that I would really look forward to.
Really?
Yes, really, June.
Of course.
Okay. I mean, that isn't so bad. Although some of the transitions from sprite-based games to like 3D models from Spike Chunsoft has been kind of. I'm thinking of like Corpse Party in my opinion. That was really funny.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
I should get back to it myself. Ah!
Did we step in blood again?
That's right. The pool of blood. Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Honestly, I'm okay with it because of how she reacted earlier. I made a pretty harsh decision too. Really, very much so against my normal thinking in these kind of situations. But I don't know. The way I treat these kind of games is information is important. So do the thing that will give you the most information if possible.
I have to survive, no matter the cost.
Assuming there are multiple routes, right? You're not going to beat the game in one try.
I need to make sure she gets out too.
Yeah, that... I've been thinking this entire time, does that visual transition actually mean anything? Because I like it when directors actually do make transitions matter. This happens, what? I've only noticed it twice now, but they were in very peculiar spots. There we go. The screen, as if it were a monitor. So I'm going to assume you guys want me to actually solve all these puzzles on my own, so I'll try to explain my thought process. I don't think it really matters though, I'm just testing things right now. And for the most part, I actually don't really care too much about spoilers, but there's a lot of people apparently in our chat who have not heard, not heard of it, have not seen this game, so, you know, just leave it on the down low. Let's be careful about it. So I was thinking more about this game when I had time to rest, and I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. I really like the idea that the pacing of the game is fast enough, at least for me. That's how I personally feel. Some people don't feel that way. Where it always feels like I'm in the moment, right? Sorry, what was the thing? There's something that looks like a flushed hot water from the bucket. So you put it inside here is what he's saying. Okay. Sorry. So it always feels like I'm in the moment. And the benefit to that is that it also makes a really immersive experience for the player. And I think for the viewers as well, it's, you know, pretty intriguing to watch. The hard thing about it, though, is that normally when I read a visual novel, there's always this kind of bouncing back and forth, right? Where I'm in the moment, I'm immersed, and then I bounce back for a second to think about the work that I'm experiencing. And some people don't like that. They don't like doing that at all, actually. They just want to be within the work as if they were the character, right? But for me, I have those moments all the time where I have to think outside of what I'm experiencing, so I can think of it as a work of writing. So I can flush it now, yeah? There we go. 185 equals. Okay, I have a piece of paper here. But yeah, so that's actually kind of my question to you guys. When you play games like this, and I guess generally games overall, do you often think about the craft of it? Like, do you think about the reason why this scene exists is to create this effect on the reader or the player? Do you like to be taken outside the game? Not like meta-wise. I mean, like, do you like to think as if you were not the character? 185 equals? Let me just double check that. That's a strange thing to have. Okay, I'm gonna try something really weird. I can't interact with an item yet now, right? I mean, if I grab it, maybe I could. Let's try this. Okay, then let's try this. This is a thought. Okay. I already thought. Okay, I just want to make sure. Alright, did I check everything? Not that I don't trust Santa, but... Pretty sure I checked inside here already, but... Okay. Could be. Let's try. 9, 14... So that'll equal 5 if we're talking root sum here. Digital root, rather. That shouldn't be the case, though, but... Need to disable the lock first, understood. I'm not sure how this fully functions yet. What is this? The drain in the middle of the room. If you turn on the water here, it'll probably come up through the drain. We can't put any water through the pipe on the right, though. If we do that, it will start overflowing from the drain. I mean, I'm not even really sure how this fully functions. Left, center, and right. Okay, for now, I do not understand that. Can I check the body, actually? Am I allowed to? Well, there's also this. Not actually totally sure how this functions. Let's test out a few things here. They seem to interact. Sorry, turn off the light? That's how it works? Ah, okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so what the hell is LRLRL? Maybe it's for the valves? Sorry, is that an L on the far left side? It's kind of weird. I'll say it is, maybe. So I'll put L question mark, in case that's really awkward there. LLRLRL. LLRLRL. Let's try that and see if that works. Oh, okay, thank you. You know, let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is. So L, R, L, R, L. The drain is acting up? This? Oh, hang on. I wrote that down. That symbol is supposed to be Mercury. Oh, makes sense to me. Okay. Okay, I actually haven't checked the body yet. Am I allowed to? I guess not. Well, we have a red key. Can I combine any of these? Let's take a look at them a little closer. What does this look like? I would assume this is not going to work that way. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Okay. Does this function out of curiosity? That makes sense. It just stick. So what does this see? Oh, hang on. No, not combine it. Search it, please. 634. I'll just write it down. I guess you're saying 634 plus 185. Okay. Huh, so I'm not allowed to look at the body. At least I don't think so. Nope, alright. So I have used the broom, I have not used the screwdriver yet. I had to disable the locks first. Okay, well, am I allowed to just swipe it? Makes sense to me. Well, I mean, they gave it to me for a reason. Here we go. 634 plus 185. Digital root 9. E and C keys. Do I actually type in 63418? Let's try 9 first. I'm kind of silly though. Okay, alright. There's no plus thing in this. You don't do like this, right? That makes no sense. Okay, so what was the original number of this? 634 185 819. That doesn't make any sense still though. Okay, I'll just test this out really fast. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I'm missing something. I guess my first question is, what do I use this screwdriver on?
Hey, Junpei,
I mean, that would make sense.
you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden.
Okay.
It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Santa, why do you think of these things?
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
I'm thinking about it too. When it gets that hot, something will happen. Can I just shove it in? You know, the one thing I really like about this kind of concept of like escape room stuff is the idea of like a communal effort to actually work together. And get out of the room, right? So I'm looking forward to doing an escape room with Scott and Tommy, because I just like the idea of camaraderie, working together, actually having a goal, you know? 957, okay. 957 plus 634 plus 185, yeah? But the reason why I mentioned that is one of my favorite games that I played on stream was actually a puzzle game, and it was Rose in Old Castle of Twilight. The reason why was because no one in the stream played that game before. And so to have an experience where everyone's working together to solve a problem is actually really fun for me. Like, there was no spoilers. No one could have spoiled it. The game just came out. I was like, hey, let's go. So let's actually, you know, go ahead. Let's do this, right? It was fun. So the unfortunate thing right now is that I feel like it would be detrimental to ask the chat for help because there's people who've played this game already, right? And so I don't get that kind of like communal experience. But, I mean, oh, we'll see how this works. Okay, so it was 957 plus 634, right? 634 plus 185. Yep. 1776. Out of curiosity, Sundown Kid, is your face just permanently stuck as a kappa? I don't mean to be rude about it, I'm just like legitimately asking. Okay. You found it! Yay!
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look. Huh? What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Alright, let's go.
I mean, it makes logical sense to me, but why didn't you think about opening the door and shoving a bed inside of it? We had that option at the hospital, assuming the beds weren't, like, stuck there.
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's
This is a map
a
again?
map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then.
Yeah, but I understand the tension, but is there anyone who just actually wants to keep everyone alive, right? I felt like if that were the case and we all thought together for a moment, we would have thought about, hey, shove the bed into the middle of the door so it doesn't close.
We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I mean, if the bed were bolted down, I would understand that, right? But I feel like, at the very least, thinking about as many options as possible before you start thinking about let's choose which person to sacrifice would be a logical way of going about things.
You're shitting me. We're back.
Ah, but you wanted to write it like that.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay.
Okay, so I'll give Uchikoshi the benefit of the doubt and assume that all the things I talked about weren't possible, because if they were, this option right here would be less valuable, right?
Lotus? What are you...
Problem now is, like, we have some pretty bad, juju right now.
How could you do this to us?
Knock it off! We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look. I stuck the screwdriver in the door. That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too. Anyway, go take a look.
Thank you, Seven. No, like, seriously, thank you for, like, actually trying to keep options open.
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
I think he's still suspicious, but I appreciate what he's doing.
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
No, we shouldn't have Clover look, man. I don't feel good about that.
Fine, let's go.
No, don't go.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
What do I base my suspicions on 7 on? I mean, I'm not going so far as to say 7's the killer, but let me see. He knows things about this ship that seem kind of irregular. So either he is someone who has experience with ships, so like, I don't know, he was a sailor. I guess his clothing could possibly say that. Or he has knowledge of this ship that is uncommon. His way of thinking is so logical given the situation that I'm actually proud of him. Because like blocking these doors and giving us an option to go back through them is really smart. And I wish someone else would mention that within the group, right? So to me, that is logical, and I think that's a positive thing. But why does no one else think about it? There was one other thing that he said that seemed really peculiar, which was he mentioned the piano room. And he said something like, I blocked this door, and the reasoning he gave was so bullshit, so I can go back and play the piano. Why don't you just give a more reasonable explanation, dude? What do you have to hide? I blocked this door for safety reasons because I think it might be important that we go back here in case we might have missed something. And that would have been perfectly fine, right?
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3.
Honestly, the thing that we said about him being logical, given his actions, right? Making sure doors don't permanently close. Being honestly pretty supportful. Like I like Mountain. He's a cool guy to me. And now he's the one to explain the theory about how Snake dies. It all kind of, you know, ties together to present the idea that, yeah, 7's a logical guy, even his name, right?
Then they shoved him into it. Alone.
Despite being a really big, brutish-looking kind of person, he's really thoughtful.
And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead.
Let me move back a bit. So this is his theory. I'm going to just double check him on it as I go through. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on red to open this door. They baited him, multiple people, this is the assumption, and they shoved him into it alone. That's how you killed him. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Okay, supposedly, he's actually strong enough to fight against other people. I didn't test him. He just said so. Once the door shut, it was all over Snake, but he didn't give up. He ran around looking for a way to authenticate out of desperation. And it didn't work. Okay.
Snake was the only one who went through the door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure.
Thunderhawk, can you explain what you said one more time? also that line, so which line, is super important for the whole just hold the door open theory. Because I want to follow your thought process. Detonator is only deactivated when... The detonator is only deactivated everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Okay, let's test it out. So, you, and you, let's open this door, move this bed into the middle of the door so it can't close. And we will run to the authenticator while the door is trying to shove itself on this bed that's in the middle of it, and we will authenticate our hands on this thing right here. I mean, it's still a test, right? So, here, 3 people. We open this door, shove the bed into the middle of it so it doesn't close, and then we're going to... So 3 people who authenticated, run to the dead, all authenticate. So now the bomb is off. Okay, so now that the bomb is off, we need a certain amount of people to go through this door again. We need you to walk back out while the door is trying to shove itself to close this on his bed, right? You're gonna climb over the bed, go out the door. Okay, you, and now the person who walked back out and you, put your hands on the authenticator and try again. Bam, 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 go above the bed, run to the dead, put your hand on it, authenticate, done, right? So the only way to stop that kind of theory is there's no possible way of keeping the door open. Once you authenticate, you can't have anyone walk through the door or something, which is not possible because it's already been shown. Or like once you successfully authenticate and deactivate, then no one can walk through the door. That would be a possibility as well, right? But like, I don't think they're accounting for that right now. They might account for it later. Or like, I just have to assume that that's never going to happen. Or I assume that the risk is too huge for them to try that. But again, I'm just saying that to me, the logical thing is that people try to work out all the possible options first for everyone to survive before they start sacrificing people. And we don't know all the rules for this game yet, right? So if one of the rules does deny that, then that goes out the window. And again, I say, at least in this position, it would be beneficial to still try to figure out how do you get everyone through that door.
Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think.
I mean, they technically left, right? They left by going through that door, and now they wait 5 seconds. I left. I'm gonna leave this room and go back in, right?
Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
And that means none of us have alibis.
Again, it's not like Zero is watching us, unless Zero is within our group. It's not like Zero has a remote control that says, fuck you for doing that, how dare you, right? It's just automated by these watches, supposedly.
We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't see any cameras, so unless they have cameras on us, or like Zero is one of us, or something like that, I think we should still try, right? If I were in this situation, I would still say, let's go for it.
That means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
No, Seven, I don't want to hear that shit, man. You're a good guy, and we shouldn't go down the same path as last time, okay? Even though I did it.
How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes, that is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Hey, Pulsar, man. Good to see you.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself.
I mean, I'm willing to accept that option, but that's also really beneficial if Zero is actually in our group.
If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero.
Supposedly, though, I was watching a video about this. When people are actually guilty of something, it's more common for them to try to deny it than to be helpful and try to assist in the investigation. I guess that's kind of logical, but that's also like reverse mentality that you can use in social deduction games.
He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
I mean, I'm down to assume that, but at the same time, let's say the ship is actually a ship, right? Let's pretend that the setting we're in is actually we're sinking, right? We're not 100% sure. There just happens to be water going into my room. Didn't check everyone else. We hear sounds kind of like a ship, but we don't have like absolute verification that I can look through this window here. It's all like shuttered, dude. The interior looks like a ship. I'm not gonna be wrong about that. There's maps everywhere that seems like we're a ship, right? But what if this is another isolated location and it's just like a social experiment or something? I don't know. I would like to convince the group that Zero is actually on the ship, and so we can use that as a free get out card to be like, hey, let's be together, right? Because when people start thinking that it's one of us, we're one of the problems, we're gonna kill each other until we don't have to worry anymore, then that's when like group mentality starts to function, right? Like it's us versus them, and I don't want that to happen. Reminds me of a certain game that Scott and I played. And I died because of him. But anyway, it's actually really fun. When you start to use like common psychology against people in social deduction games, it's really, really fun, right? The problem though is usually in social deduction games, there is a killer, always. Or like someone that's actually on the opposite side, so there's not like an absolute guarantee that there is no one who is actually a part of the crime. Okay, so do I do it for the social leeway, or do I think about the logic of it? Personally, I want the social leeway. If I were in this situation, I would say, yeah, blame it on Zero. To me, if this were a ship though, Zero being on the ship makes no sense. But from a writing perspective, Zero being on the ship makes sense. So I will say, given that it's Uchikoshi, I think Zero on the ship makes sense.
But I don't... Where could Zero be hiding?
I think Zero is one of us.
Ah, fuck. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Well, the reverse thing I would say, I think that's actually planned. No matter what you say, she would probably say that, given that she lost her brother. I want to save here. I really hope they ask me for my logic. Like, you know, I want to figure out a way to convince these people that Zero is on the ship, but also it might actually not be any of us. I would like to actually try that. Give me a shot. If you allow me, I would like to try it.
That's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
Hang on.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
Okay, looks like Junpei is gonna go crazy.
And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to.
Okay.
It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But If that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
Okay, so I followed him up until this point. Zero not being here is logical because it would be easier and it would be safer. However, if the bomb is set off by the detonator in the bracelet, gone.
Huh. You got a point.
Again. Why is the bomb set off by... Okay, so he's saying there is a illogical situation here. If Zero were watching us from far away because it's safer and it's smarter, why would you even design for the bracelets to be automatically done? Is what he's saying. What's the point of it? I mean, I can find a counterexample, but sure, go for it.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the nonary game.
Go ahead.
All of the puzzles here run all by themselves.
They're automatic, yeah.
In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward.
Right.
Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us.
Sure.
If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely.
Right.
That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah. 7, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Honestly, if I were in his situation, that's exactly what I would say, right? Get the suspicion off of us, put it on someone else.
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
That's also what I would do if I were a wolf.
So what do we get
whatever.
if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this.
Go ahead.
Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. 7 and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Well, here's another question. Why would Zero even put us in a game, right? Like, I don't know. I barely know anything about you guys. I barely know anything about myself, for a starter. I don't know anything about June, really, except that we were childhood friends. What the fuck's our past? Like, did we all, like, piss off Zero? Did we piss in his cereal? Did we win the lottery and Zero was one of our friends and we said no to Zero? Did we beat Zero in an esports game and took all the money? What the fuck did we do to Zero?
Oh, well, that's because... I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
What time is it now? How many rings is that? I didn't count.
It's 3 in the morning.
Thank you. So we have 3 hours left? Oh, no, I'm gonna make it, man.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
I mean, I agree.
You're right, but...
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is... Mercury.
What's
Here
a
we
strange
go.
question? Is the question what we did to Zero a strange question? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I'm asking for his motive. Was this motivated by revenge is essentially what I'm asking, right? If it's not, then why would you put us together? Maybe Zero is a scientist who wants to learn more about sociology, and he rigs a fake bomb to everyone that blows up and leaves a fake body. I have no idea what the technology is like in this world.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got the Mercury symbol.
Now we can go.
Actually, quick question. Has anyone seen the Saw movies? The person who puts everyone in a room together is, I think he's called Jigsaw or something, right? What's his motivation? I actually don't know.
Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working.
C and bottom.
Time to head down then.
Two.
This is a numbered door.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. So the reason why I asked that is I want like a comparison to something that is kind of similar, right? So like I can judge and see what Uchikoshi might be borrowing from. I'm not saying he's borrowing from Saw. I'm saying that writers can take inspiration from other works, and that's very common, obviously. So like, is there a meta commentary about these types of games in this game? I have no idea. I don't have that kind of experience, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
Then I suppose I need to go too, then.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
She's one of the only people I trust. I mean, I want to trust her, so I will trust her, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
There it is! It's right there!
Okay. So I need a new note page. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down the available people who are alive. So I will say Mountain is 7. I mean, you can call it 7, but I'll call him Mountain. It's easier that way. Silver, I'll call him Santa. I know him as Santa now. Lion. Snake is dead, so he's no longer there. Clover. Akane, what's her name? Or June? I'll take either. Akane. Myself, obviously. Junpei. And I'll put 0 down as a possibility as well. Okay, so 2 people have died, right? So we should have a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's my Lotus? I forgot about Lotus. G. All right, there we go. So that's my new list. Thanks for following, man.
It stopped.
Hey, Manu, can you do me a favor and retweet not retweet it, but put that message in. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors.
Okay.
3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
All right, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You two okay with that?
No. No, I'm not. But we do have only 3 hours left, so I understand that logic.
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
2, 3, 4. Alright, 4 shots. But like, one of the really fun things about this game, in my opinion, is to think about what you would do, right? Obviously, you are represented by Junpei. At least your decisions are. What the fuck is this? And I kind of wonder, like, how to ask this question, but I guess I'll just ask it simply. If you were in this situation, how would you try to work things out? I guess you would never know until you're actually in it. Like, you never know if you are who you think you are, for a starter. The fuck is this? Tile in the drain? Okay, so whatever this is, I'll figure it out. There's a tile on the bottom, and maybe the water is off. That's about it. Screwdriver shaft. Fair enough. I mean, again, right, you don't actually know until you're in the situation, because maybe you are really stressed out and all logic goes out the window. That's perfectly understandable. But like, the extra fun thing about these kinds of situations, or the story at the very least, about this kind of situation, is that there's a lot of fun ways of thinking about it too, right? Because you're not just making a suggestion when you talk to a group, you're also making a play. And that play can be, here is an option for what to do. It can be, I'm making this suggestion on purpose to be more appealing to other people. I am purposely guiding the group in a certain way while like moving suspicion off me, right? There's like, there's actual, the presentation of who you are is really important as well. Right, that's really what I'm saying, and so like the craftsmanship of your words is effective in these kinds of stories. Sorry, can you repeat that? What are you missing here? There you go. What is this? I mean, he's right. There has been weird shit in this game, so I believe it. Okay, I thought I could check under the bed. Okay. Looks like that's it. I'll test this out really fast. Okay. Okay, the first one's a circle, the second one's a river, I guess, is what I'll write it down as. First one's a circle, second one's a river. Let's draw it out. Which the third one is. It wants me to combine it. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, that's always been an interesting thing to me, seeing how people react to different situations. Also kind of why I like fighting games, actually. Oh, right, I forgot about this. So one's a moon. I forgot what the other one was. Does anyone remember? Was it a sun or something? The symbol of the other toilet. Sun? Okay. I'll just draw it like this, I guess. And then the sun's right here. You're right, Mio. You are the sun. The hell is this? Interesting. Ah, well, okay. Sorry, what? Looks like there's something in here? I did not understand that conversation. What happened? Oh, perfect. Okay, well, so far making tons of progress. Okay, Lotus. Look, I'm testing things out, alright? Well, I'll try the other one, see what happens. Oh, what the hell? Hey. There are 3 red lines. Okay. Can I combine them out of curiosity? Nope. Alright.
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you alright?
Man, you have not been feeling well this entire time.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh?
What?
What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Okay, I mean, like I said, I was wondering why you knew so much about this. Go ahead.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
This exact room?
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Light. Nona.
Huh.
What the hell was that?
Names, I'm guessing?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment.
Was it a social experiment? Was it a prisoner's experiment? I could believe that too, looking at the setting here.
There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people.
Okay.
Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean.
I guess I'll write down the name. Aoi, Light, and Nona? Sure.
I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Working that case? Are you a detective?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The hole's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
Makes sense, given your deduction.
A cop?
Yeah, I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids.
Okay.
After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it.
I hope those aren't body bags.
Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags.
Great.
I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand. Don't move. I felt metal touch the back of my head. Drop the gun. He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall.
Yeah, I could see this. It's making a lot more sense now.
I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but...
Yeah, which also explains that small little visor or see-through area.
won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
I appreciate...
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch?
I like that his sound effects had a toilet being in the background, so in case you got confused. Wonder what this sounds
got the
like.
damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that.
I mean, I appreciate you telling me.
I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They had been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings.
Alright, Uchikoshi. Alright.
The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway.
You know, I was also kind of wondering about this particular visual effect. Like, it happens generally when he's thinking to himself just like this, right? But it's always kind of nice to see a visual novel doing more of its visuals and just nothing else, right?
I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago?
So I guess the issue now is, has there ever been any evidence in which there was some type of weird disconnect? That's not even a good way to put it. Has there been any evidence so far in the game where the main character has not fully been there? I mean, there was that 1 hour gap that I found really suspicious, but I thought maybe they did a montage for the hell of it. I mean, we'll figure it out.
Just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Although, if you want to be fair about it, what's with this overlay? Other than look cool, I guess. I mean, I guess given what I've seen about his writing so far, he's at least very aware of how game UI can add to a story, so I don't want to take away that possibility. Okay, I'll just try my luck. Okay, whatever. The hell is this shit? I'm just doing like the adventure mode thing, mash on everything. All right, I'll look around a little more, obviously. This is the same height as the mirror on the right. Okay, I should at least look around. What, yeah, what is with the lighting anyway? Am I not allowed to look behind this thing? There we go. $14 equals E? Sure. I think I saw the 14 in red somewhere else. Really? I must have missed that. Take a look. Oh. I mean, am I allowed to do it now? Okay, I got it. Okay, I've checked here and here. Haven't checked here yet. I need to stop clicking on this fucking mouse. This mouse is hot garbage now. Okay. Emergence? Something with the tiles? Okay, well, I have an idea at least. You want me to take a thorough search first? Okay, fine. Don't. Oh my. Lymphna. No, don't think of that. I can't believe I understood. Okay, that's room 1. This is room 2. Okay, I feel like I've checked everything already in these rooms, though. There is that one drawer that I didn't do anything with, and there's the room with no light in it, so there's still things to do. Sorry, what? Fucking keep clicking too quickly. Okay, the only issue is not reflecting any light. How do I move this light source? What is the light source? Am I allowed to do something about this? No, not that. Like, touch the fucking door, dude. Oh my god. There's a mirror on the back, that's right. Okay, so sun and moon is what I got out of that. So you want to bounce down here is what you're saying? The left side has a sun and the right has a moon symbol. Fine. I think I'll remember that. I'll be okay. 4 and 7. Okay. So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see those numbers. A 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. Are we done? I'll say that is the case for now. So, now that I've investigated those rooms, I'm allowed to do anything here? Bitch, you serious? Alright, fine. Okay, well, 4 was in the same spot as the sun. Sure, how do I flush this? Yeah, I'll do it this way. So it's closed now, right? Okay. This is the flush thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's try the other room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, dark room it is. Good, alright. More of these? Oh boy. Okay, just to make sure, I can't just like randomly combine these, right? That'd be kind of weird. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, man. So we replaced 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we got here. That should open the door. Okay. So with the 4 E's. Okay, not too bad. Yay! I did it. Whoa. That is,
Oh, what the hell is this place?
not a fun room.
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
I hope not.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Oh boy.
What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Man, puzzle into puzzle? Okay, alright, fine. If you guys don't mind, let me quickly grab some water. I'm a little bit parched right now, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hang on, let me throw this up there so you guys can help out the stream by retweeting. I'd appreciate it. Okay, I guess the first thing I'll do is look at this door. Oh man, I'm a lot more tired than I thought I'd be tonight. Okay. Check out this door as well. Hey Mio, we should do an escape room together. It'll be a really fun idea, I promise. Okay, well, we have tools right behind us. There's a co-op game for that? Okay, I mean, we can give it a shot. Okay. That's a really creepy chair, man. What the hell is this thing supposed to be? A weird symbol? Like what? The sun symbol? Okay, got it. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. What sample? Adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top? Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to it later for sure. Okay. You gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram. Okay, I understand what they want me to do at least. I'm not gonna do it right now. It's just the things I can do. Oh, they give you a lot of hints for this stuff. Okay. I have not, Fox. Why? Man, I'm super starving right now. I'm actually just eating seaweed on the side. You should probably DM it to me. That's a lot better. Oh, which reminds me, I turned this thing. Ah! Give me a second. I gotta turn this one thing on. Alright, there we go. Please! Oh shit, well there we go. Okay, can I give this a shot now, I wonder? So it wants me to turn off all these blocks, I guess. It adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just mashed and I got it. You kidding? Whatever. Okay. Execution phase? What? To complete the experiment, data must be collected from a subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Disturbing. Disposal tank is closed. Please fill the tank with water. What tank? Okay. You can hear water down there. Okay, cool. Okay, the whole thing is one object. Got it. Okay, well... EDBF. Is that a fucking shark or some shit? EDBF. Alright. Don't really want to sit on that thing. Okay, am I allowed to save? Holy shit.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
I'm not sure I want to... You know, I'm not the biggest fan of you, Lotus, but I wouldn't want to put you through this either.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
Are you sure, Lotus? I mean, like... Don't I have a very bad impression of you right now? And vice versa? Whatever that means.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Sure, what is it?
Don't say last.
You know, yeah.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters? You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
Aren't I 21?
They're twins. I had them when I was young after... Well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait! Nona?
You should have let her finish, but okay.
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then, that was when. From there, it looked like... Just as if, finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared.
Well, shit, I'm sorry.
Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened.
That sounds kind of suspicious.
I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
No? Go ahead.
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another.
Is this an experiment in which you actually test for your how much you are willing to hurt someone else when you don't see them, and like the other person fakes it? We'll see.
Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them.
Okay, thank God it's not that. It's something else.
Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold.
Okay.
With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
It might have been.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down. System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
I'm gonna save and see where this goes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Mio, are you gonna leave me?
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Honestly, I'm not getting this puzzle either, so... At 2, what does it do? The Milgram, thank you. One and two have given me these as results. Okay. Okay. I did 1 and 2 on this side. And on this one, I'm 2 and 1. So if I did that, what do I have over here? I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm missing 1 now. So both sides do affect each other. Okay. I'm now missing 2. Okay. I've not played this before, no. Okay, I turn it off. What am I missing? Missing that. Okay. Missing 2. Will 1 and 1 work? Still missing 1. Okay, so this still leaves 1 over here. This is hard because you can't see the other side, and so you have to figure out what the addition is as you do this. Still missing this 2. Okay, so this is how they split it up. This side right here is on the left. This side right here is on the right. That's what it is. Okay, so right now I'm 1 and 2 on the left side, and I'm missing this. When it's off and off, let's do nothing. Correct. So 1 and 2 on the left side give me this. Okay. 2 and 2 on the left side gives me this. I lose this. 2 and off give me that. Okay, so the reward for this is too little. Back at the same issue, like always, though. It's the fact that I'm missing 1 or 2, always. I'm not sure if all of them need to be filled. That's okay? Why? What? I had that answer a long time ago. What the fuck? Whatever. Jesus. Okay. Okay. So that means I hit the solution multiple times. I thought legitimately you had to fill up both sides of the head. Okay, alright. Who here thought that was what you're supposed to do? Because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. Fill up both sides of the head. Please don't tell me I was the only one, because that was like, really? Yeah, I thought it was all sides. Jesus. That was not clear at all.
The hallway goes to the left.
Maybe I missed some, I don't know, mention of that.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck. Huh? No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. All right, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet, right?
Do we not have the sun key? Oh.
That's...
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Thank you, you remember that.
Then we can't open this door.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop... Hey, it opened.
What?
And the others must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for?
I mean, I hope so. What?
Why?
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Give me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... No. No, it can't be true.
Well, if June is supposed to be Mio, and I'm supposed to be Junpei, then I think that Mio did it. I've always been telling you guys, man, that the real bully is Mio. If you think about it, it's true.
Give it to me! Let's go!
There's so much evidence of it.
Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
What?
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
And how would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
No way.
What? It just opens? What's our digital route right now, by the way? We are what? He's 7, you're 8. 7. Jesus, pen's not working anymore. 7, 8, 5, right? 2.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse.
Shit! Hey, Junpei!
Yeah, we're missing
Can't take this anymore.
we're missing a way to get out.
No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie! Connie, hang on! Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times.
What? Look, it's a really simple answer, okay? The reason why this all occurred was Mio got really hungry and one of them had cookies, okay? So she stabbed him with the knife that she always has on her, and then the other people panicked because there was limited amount of food and she was starving. And so she stabbed them too, and then to make herself not look like the killer, she went through all these rooms and then stabbed herself to pretend to be innocent.
You just gotta hang on, all right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it! What's that? A submarine? Wait, what on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, all right? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy.
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy, Jumpy. I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Time passed. Oh boy. Mio, wake up. We still need you. And we still need Ace too to get out of this place. Wake up. Fuck. God. Why? Why do you have to be so hungry for cookies?
$5 o'clock.
Well. Okay then. Her bracelet is gone. Well, I didn't kill anyone! How could I? I was so fixated on Mio. I can't be the killer. What? Told you. Man, I'm innocent in all this. Oh, there we go. All right, all right. First ending. Oh, Sawashiro did voice acting for this? Wait, Rie Tanaka? You guys are still blaming me. Really? Oh, so he was just the writer for this. Okay. You can tell me a little about the replay mechanics. Yeah, sure. We all die by a yellow submarine. Okay, thank you for the achievement. To replay the escape rooms you have completed. Oh, for funsies? Okay. Would you like to save your info? Yes. Yes, I would. So I guess I don't actually have to do it this way. I'm just gonna save here then. Oh, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense that I got to this route via what I did. Okay. I'm starving. I am hungry as hell right now. I want to, like, just heat up some food and then come right back. I really hope you don't mind. But that said, once again, if you want to help out the stream, please retweet this link. I really appreciate it. And you can also follow us via, let me see, where is it? Here as well. So let me just really quickly. There we go. We did double social. So once again, guys, there are 2 streamers on FinestKO. I am Koopa. I stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and sometimes the weekends at 8 p.m. PST. Sunday's a little bit up in the air. I think I might actually try to hang out with friends on a weekend instead of just doing nothing but streams. The other streamer is Spirit Juice. He streams on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, also at 8 p.m. PST. So if you ever forget when we stream, 8 p.m. PST. Pretty simple, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
What he said. So I'm going to grab some food. It'll take a minute to actually just heat up the food, so I'll be right back really fast. Oh man, food is great. Oh, I feel so much better.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around?
Alright, I have a theory. So the theory works like this. Mio was starving for food. I understand how that feels. She wanted to grab food. People had cookies on them. She killed every person with a cookie, which happened to be Clover, Lion, and Santa, right? Santa had cookies, unsurprisingly. She stabs every single one of them. She goes through the door. She stabs herself to put suspicion off her, right? I walk in innocently, and then I think Mio's dead, right? After having a very touching reunion with her. I turn my back. While I look at the surroundings, she rushes outside the door. She kills Lotus, and she kills Mountain. And then she hides, okay? So then I look at the submarine. She stabs me in the back, pushes me in the water, and then she ends up being the true villain. She's actually 0. She's also actually 9 because she's like upside down 6, and it all works together. It all makes sense. It all makes sense if you think about it. So like Mio, who's normally supposed to be 6, flips her wristwatch upside down. Now she's 9. She's alone. But she kills everyone else. She brings the world down to 0, right? Makes perfect sense if you think about it. And it's thematically relevant. It's good writing, okay? Mio's the real killer.
We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to remind myself of what's happening at this point in time, so I'm letting it go slow as I eat.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door.
Okay.
Wait,
So I mostly remember this now. $8365. What should our digital route be? Well, I mean, there's only one right answer. It's 4, because I chose it. Oh, here we go. 4 it is.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way.
Right.
I should see the other 4 off.
It makes sense because she's the killer.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
Right before, I trusted Mio with my life. Look where that got me. Dead in the water. Now I'm gonna keep watching her, making sure she doesn't kill anyone else.
Now then, goodbye.
be careful.
So horrible.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go!
I mean, the greater miracle is somehow I'm alive. How many times has Mio stabbed me? Countless.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
I hope they are.
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
The beeping stopped.
Phew. Looks like it stopped.
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
Yep, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay?
Go for it.
The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
No, Tonjin, thanks for resubscribing, man.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that.
Man, has it really been that long?
Now it's our turn.
In all seriousness, I still remember the day when we had no sub, and when I asked Twitch if we could become a official partner and subscriber channel. They were like, "What the fuck? you qualified a long time ago," and I was like, "Really?" Seriously. And then we finally got a sub.
I'll go first. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Run! Oh, damn. It's counting down.
What?
We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no, how many rooms do you think there are?
Well, we gotta split up.
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all. It won't open. Shit, this one's no good.
Same here.
It's not moving!
Oh! There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run! Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds!
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left! Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here!
We'll slap it on and move away.
Come on, everyone!
Nice. All right, we in there.
Looks like it stopped. There's another door at the end of the hallway. Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. A keyhole. What's this mark? Mail?
Mars, is it, Gus?
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars.
Makes sense.
Well, technically, they are the same symbol. But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
Yeah, so I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2, 3!
Hey, it opened.
Yeah, it did.
It feels really weird to actually be with Santa for once. I'm so used to being like antagonistic. Although we did kind of work together a little bit, but you know, it's kind of short.
I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Seven? Really? Okay. Room 92, huh? Are you really gonna... Yeah, exactly. What do you... What? Where the hell did... And you think I'm the killer?
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Oh!
Guess it really has gone down.
Or she never had a fever in the first place and she was faking it to make sure that she can get it alone. Mio's the killer.
Are you worried about me?
Yeah. I'm always worried about her. I guess I am.
Yeah, I guess I am.
By the way, Jumpy. How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
What? What is this localization? I love it.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
What? Never.
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious.
What is suspicious about my story? A random guy with a gas mask appeared in my room, abducted me, and put me on a supposed boat.
I mean, why would 2 childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated? Do you want to know?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Only 18.
What?
Times 0.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Yeah,
I see.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point.
Hey, Mio. I've dated 42 women. Times 10. Sorry.
Why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Maru, please!
Yeah, I do. So?
Just saying things were lit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal?
Nah, Mio, you're the most lit.
or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
All 420 or Mio. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I know.
Mio's actually the 420th clone. She just doesn't know it yet. There's a lot of fucking rooms here. What? Man, these two should get a room. Conveniently, they're in one. It might have been when they did the remake that Uchikoshi couldn't be the director again, so they had someone else take over for the time being.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said? Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is...
The actual Titanic?
a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic.
Honestly, I could see that selling, yeah.
Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past?
Yes. Actually, I do think so.
It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Sure.
Yeah, well, I guess so, to a certain extent. What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy. Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra.
Uchikoshi really likes his Egyptian myths and stuff, huh?
Which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before.
Actually, yeah, I think I did.
Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right! That mummy, the priestess, supposedly, she was special.
What do you mean?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
that's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And...
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water?
Okay.
Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I'm with you, Junpei.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah. Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist?
Honestly, it sounds more like a riddle.
No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
Oh, that's convenient. Man, in this route, Drew doesn't seem as stressed. I mean, thankfully. What is this mess? That feels like there's way too many things that I could have gotten here. Okay, Okay, so I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but honestly, I'm really falling asleep here. So I should have gotten a lot more rest before the stream, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'll have to stream on Saturday again, which is most likely gonna happen. Don't worry about it. So, oh man, I am dead tired today. Once again, there are 2 streamers in FinestKO. I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and sometimes the weekends at 8 p.m. PST. Saturdays, 100% good to go. You'll be seeing me there. The other streamer is Spirit Juice. He streams on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. PST. So, once again, if you want to know when you stream, 8 p.m. PST. If you want to know when and where, obviously you can follow us on our Twitter, twitter.com/FinestKO, and facebook.com/FinestKO are the places to follow to know when streams and events happen. We have a Discord as well. I'll put it in the chat in just a bit. Discord is useful if you don't have Twitter or Facebook, or you just want another place that notifies you of events and streams. And you can also follow me personally if you like at twitter.com/FaceKoopa. I'll put it in the chat for your convenience. Here we go, and there we go. All right, I'm going to go host the channel, and then I'm going to go straight to bed. I'm a lot more exhausted than I was expecting. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it, guys, and I will see you this Saturday.